Like the idiot I am, I decided to go for Top Dasher in the worst possible way, by putting my brain and body through the hardest Doordash test I had ever put it through. For the next 100 hours of my work life, I will become Tony's slave boy and accept every piece of trash he throws my way, while also delivering to the most ungrateful customers of all time.
Who has the audacity to not tip and have someone drive 10 miles to go get their food?
All to answer these two simple questions. Will I end up in a mental institution by the end of this? And the age-old question that I've loved to test throughout my Doordash career. Does size matter? And by size, I mean the size of your acceptance rate. By the end of this whole thing, will the orders I get increase in desirability as my acceptance rate gets higher? I started off with a 45% acceptance rate, and right off the bat, the first piece of garbage was thrown my way.
Second order of the day, we already got this one right here. Whew.
I was already so frustrated that I had a hard time getting the energy to film, but let's just say things did not get any better throughout that day.
Alright guys, riddle me this. You got this much food, plus 3 drinks, and you live in this house, yet you leave no tip. If there's not a cash tip waiting for me at that door, I'm going to be so mad.
Yeah, I understand I sound like an ungrateful right now, but that's what accepting orders like this does to a man.
Because this is ridiculous.
Well,
he just saved himself, because that would have been just utterly disrespectful. But anyway, on to the next one.
It was at this point Doordash started getting even weirder and sending me places I didn't even know existed.
Where on earth does this person live? We are seriously in the middle of nowhere right now. Like, what are we live in a cabin? Oh, these no tip orders, bro.
After getting sent into the woods to track down that house, I knew I needed some nutrients or I would end up in that mental institution. And just as my spirits were getting lifted, Tony, using his almighty power, decided to rain on my parade. Literally.
Bro, this hail. Holy crap, can you guys hear how loud that is? This is insane. So I finally just got the first great order of the day. This one to Little Caesars. We're gonna go get it done real quick. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come with all the rain we're having. So let's get going.
Maybe this was Tony's way of thanking me, because the rain kept pouring and the orders did get better. Was I finally going to start making some good money? No. I ended up making $17 an hour that day. Wow guys, it is officially a miracle. This lobby is open.
I'm not even kidding you right now. This McDonald's lobby has been closed for probably 2 years straight. And every single day, week, month, I accept an order to here just to see if it's open. And here we are. The day has finally come. Of course, I'm an idiot, and it says it's open 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Yeah, it's 10:28 right now, so me. Well, guys, what do you know? Just dropped off that Little Caesars order, and we're hit with this. Oh, I can't with these Little Caesars orders today. We are doing so bad. This is the worst day so far, for sure. And it's a Saturday, so that's not a good sign. Gosh, guys, I hate delivering these no-tip orders.
Yeah, that day did end up being the worst, considering I made only $102 in 10 hours of my blood, sweat, and tears. Emphasis on the tears.
So after a half hour waiting, we finally got our first order. I don't know why it's been so slow. Tried to get out early at around 10:45, but we got this order right here. It is $12, 12 miles, so could be a lot worse, but we're starting the shift off with this. I'm hoping Monday goes well. I don't want to start this week off with another terrible day like we had on Saturday. So let's go get this done real quick, and have a great day, or at least as good of a day as we can as Tony's slave. So let's go.
As you can see, I was trying to keep my spirits high, but of course, it's at this moment DoorDash tries to break you even further.
Oh gosh, Wendy's, come on. I finally get a good order, $2 per mile, and I got this long drive-through I gotta wait in. And the lobby isn't open either, so... Mondays, am I right?
Well, you get the point. Monday sucked too. On to the next day.
When you're ready.
I just had a DoorDash. So it's very rare that I get an order to a restaurant that I've never been to before. But we got this one to Paco's. So interested to see what this is like. I get there and they are closed. So maybe that's why I've never gotten an order to them.
Things were so bad at this point that I literally ended up wearing the same thing 2 days in a row. I mean, I didn't care. Nothing mattered to me at this point. Not even a cash tip the next day could boost my mood. I was broken. Luckily, I only had 1 day left.
Well guys, we are on the last day of this whole thing. And boy am I done. I am so done. We are about 90 hours of the way through.
I had endured so much garbage that I couldn't even talk at this point.
And it's Friday. I got about an 11-hour shift ahead of me, and luckily we started off with a good order to McDonald's because we got $2.50 peak pay till 11 o'clock, and we just got our next order, another good one to Ivy Juice Bar. So hopefully this $2.50 peak pay can give me some life to start the day, but we're almost done. Gotta try and stay positive. I don't want to take this order. It is 20 miles. 20 miles, guys. I'm done with driving this far out of my zone. Right as things were starting to go well this morning, we get this garbage. I mean, it could be a lot worse. At least the payout is $18.50. Let's go get it done. Where is this order taking me? This is like up in the freaking mountains. We're going to a cabin again? Sheesh. A $5.50 tip to have someone drive 20 miles to deliver your food. Makes a lot of sense. Good thing DoorDash came up clutch with that $10.50 base pay and the peak pay, or we would have been screwed. I wonder how long it took for the base pay to get up to that $10.50. Like, was that order just circulating for hours until it found my poor soul? Like, seriously, who would ever take an order to drive 20 miles and it's not even $1 per mile? And look at how far out of my zone it's taken me. How is this even allowed? How can someone from right here order from some place over here? Like, what's next? I'm gonna have to drive to Mexico or something? Like, where do we draw the line?
Well, Tony had won. I was a broken man, losing money while delivering to apartment after apartment, until finally my hope in humanity was restored.
Wow, guys, check this out. At that drop-off, they left me a little note. DoorDash, thank you for bringing me food again. Drive safe. And then we got some cold brew coffee, which I don't really drink, so I don't know what I'll do with that, but we got this blood orange and black raspberry mineral water. Something to sip on while I drive. Thank you to whoever that was. And it makes me happy to know that there's still some good people out there, good customers who actually appreciate the fact that someone is bringing them food. So props to this person. Let's keep going.
I tried to ride that wave of positivity to close out this 100-hour hell I had just endured, but DoorDash sure wasn't making it easy on me.
Are you serious? I can't. Oh, I can't anymore. This next order, $3.50 for over 10 miles. How is that even legal? Honestly, how is that legal? It does not make any sense. Why did DoorDash not up the base pay in any way for this order? Who has the audacity to not tip and have someone drive 10 miles to go get their food? I am so done. We only have, what, 2 hours left, I think? 3 hours, something? Gosh. Oh.
So in total, I ended up making only $1,213, and I drove over 1,600 miles. That's how bad it was. This was the worst week of my whole life, and to answer those two questions, yes, I probably should be in a mental institution from that, and no, size of your acceptance rate does not matter. I've come to that conclusion, but that's just my conclusion for now because I'm pretty sure it varies all the time. And there you guys have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe. Don't ever do this. Don't ever accept every order. I did this solely for your entertainment, and hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.